Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers and collectors. In today's video, we're going to take a closer look at the 2009 Canadian 5-cent coin, better known as the nickel. At first glance, this coin might seem like just another everyday piece of change, but when preserved in excellent condition, its details and design really come to life. The Canadian nickel has been around since the mid-1800s, but the modern version featuring the beaver design has been a national symbol since 1937. By 2009, the beaver nickel had already been in circulation for over 70 years, making it one of the most iconic and recognizable designs in Canadian coinage. On the obverse side of the 2009 nickel, we find the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Canadian artist Susanna Blunt. This portrait, introduced in 2003, shows the Queen facing right without a crown, giving her a more approachable and modern image compared to earlier designs. Surrounding the portrait are the words Elizabeth II DG Regina, which translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen. The reverse side carries the classic image of the beaver, one of Canada's national symbols. It sits on a log surrounded by water, a design by G.E. Kruger Gray that has stood the test of time. Above the beaver, the inscriptions read 5 cents, Canada, and the year 2009, while below the log you can spot the initials kilogram, honoring the designer. The 2009 Canadian nickel was minted using multiply nickel-plated steel, a composition adopted in the year 2000. This material gives the coin its bright silver shine while keeping production costs low. The coin weighs 3.95 grams and has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters, small in size but full of symbolic value. In terms of production, the Royal Canadian Mint struck tens of millions of 5-cent coins in 2009. They were made for everyday use, so finding one is not difficult. However, most have since been heavily circulated, showing scratches, dull surfaces, and signs of wear. That's why spotting a 2009 nickel in excellent condition is such a treat for collectors. A 2009 nickel in excellent condition displays sharp and crisp details. The Queen's facial features and hair are well defined, and the fields around her portrait remain smooth and reflective. On the reverse, the beaver's fur, the rippling water, and the fine lines of the log appear clearly, making the design pop under good lighting. The color of this coin in high grade is one of its best qualities. Thanks to its nickel-plated steel composition, the 2009 nickel has a bright silvery tone with an almost mirror-like luster. Coins in circulation usually lose that shine and develop a dull, grayish look, but excellent condition examples maintain their original brilliance, making them stand out in any collection. When it comes to value, most circulated 2009 nickels are worth face value, just 5 cents. However, in excellent condition, they can be worth more to collectors, typically around $1 to $2, and sometimes higher if graded by professional services. Proof or specimen strikes from collector sets are more valuable, thanks to their specially polished surfaces and limited mintages. So, while the 2009 Canadian 5-cent coin is common in circulation, in excellent condition it becomes a shining example of Canada's coinage tradition. Its classic design, bright metallic luster, and connection to Canada's history make it more than just pocket change. It's a little piece of national heritage. Thanks for joining me in exploring this small but meaningful coin, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin stories from around the world.